our first official morning in the new house. This is a new chapter. Should we go and show them? You take the cookie and you put it into foil paper and you put it into your freezer. And it said, it's an old wives' tale, that, you know, it'll help you get pregnant. It's like a blessing or like a good, I don't know how to explain it, but whatever, it makes sense. So I did that. I just told Aloni that he owes us a words of wisdom. You owe us a lot of words of wisdom, actually.
Water your words like you water your garden.
I am so stressed out. Punk rock diva. Good morning, you guys. This is our first official morning in the new house. Aloni and I slept here last night on our bed. I can't even give you guys a house tour yet because not everything's ready. There's like still construction zone, right, Boo? How was it? First night in the house?
Surreal.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
We are so tired. We're actually like exhausted. I'm still exhausted after sleeping.
I'm fine. I haven't been sleeping good.
Yeah, we're really fried. Like I'm coming down with something, I think, too.
You are?
My nose is a little stuffed. Don't you hear it? We literally had construction workers here yesterday until like 9 o'clock at night, probably even later, because they were like drilling, finishing things up, and we were trying to like clean. We have a cleaning crew here now too, helping, because there's so much dust and like it just keeps piling up. It keeps piling up. The kids slept at my parents' house just because it's still not ready. I mean, the kids' rooms are like sort of ready, but we needed like a cleaning crew to come one more time and get rid of the dust. We have air purifiers on. And also like Liam gets into everything, and there was like so many tools, so many like little things that he can cut himself with, so we just thought it would be better for him and Estelle to sleep at my parents last night, and then tonight, and then Sunday they're both going to come here. Aloni's parents also flew in yesterday morning, so they were here. We had like all hands on deck. All of us were organizing, cleaning. Like, you guys, my back, my neck, thank God I went last week to acupuncture and to physical therapy, because I don't know how I would have powered through. It was a lot. But yeah, it was so weird. I was super emotional yesterday leaving the apartment. If you guys watched the vlog, you guys saw, it was just like I couldn't contain myself. I literally, when we sat down to like, I told you guys in the last vlog, I'm getting emotional thinking about it now, but in the last vlog when we sat down to do like when you sit for the road, you know, it's like a Eastern European tradition. I sat down and I got this like reel in my head of the last like 3.5 years that we spent. 3.5 years or 3 years exactly?
3 years.
3 years that we spent in that apartment, and I just had this like reel of like 30 seconds of like everything that's ever happened there and just all the good, and I got emotional. But this is a new chapter, so at some point we'll do a house tour, you guys. In the meantime, just give me some time because I want to make sure it's all ready. I want to make sure everything's like, you know, more or less ready to go. And when it's ready to go, I'll show you. See, like even Aloni's cabinets, they don't even have hardware on them, so doing the best we can. But it's gonna be Aloni's first time making me coffee in his new coffee station. Should we go and show them? Yeah. I'm taking you behind the scenes of me filming Aloni's TikTok.
Come on in.
Aloni's making his first cafes. Okay. Good morning.
It's an amazing morning.
Tell us why. Where are we at, first of all?
Last night was our first night in the new house.
Yeah.
It was very surreal. Making a coffee for my beautiful girl.
This is our pantry. Aloni's coffee station is here.
We are in the pantry. Yeah, amazing. All the hard work, all the stress, all the arguments. Not arguments, but like...
We didn't argue.
No, not me and you.
Oh, let's say, I was like, who you be arguing with? Not me.
Not arguments, but just more so like, you know, the stress of renovation and problems and issues. And
do you know what they say, babe? If you can make it through wedding planning, you can make it through a reno, you are?
Lifers.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank God. Come over here to get this stuff. And the coffee machine now is completely plumbed in, so I no longer have to fill up the water tank.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Don't mind the mess, you guys, because
Very excited about that.
We're still unpacking and organizing. Using some Tash pistachio milk. Yummy. You guys, isn't this exciting? Let me show you closer. Ooh.
Let's go, my good girl.
Okay, hold on. We gotta get a good pour here. Multitasking. Should I get a clip for my... Hold on. Don't pour yet. Don't pour. Tranquilo. Guys, by the way, Aloni fully speaks Spanish. I learned that yesterday. Guys, Aloni's making me our first coffee in his new coffee station. Hold on, I'm gonna go. Gorgeous.
Look at that.
Ooh.
A little overflow.
There's a little spill, but oh my gosh. You should try it first, though.
It's your coffee, though.
It's okay, try it.
You want me to try your coffee?
Yeah.
Looks, wow.
Divine.
Mm.
What say you?
Sexual. That's what say I.
Okay.
Okay. Came out really good. This water system is a game changer.
Yeah, I can
Try it like fresh.
First coffee. When he has a new water system, he said. You guys, the coffee is insane. So good. Huba's here. Gonna make us some coffee too. I hear her voice, I think. Let me go check. A little morning with the kids. Okay. We made some steak. Well, Aloni actually made the steak. Did a good job. Salad. Okay, guys. I'm leaving to go to my mom's birthday dinner. I just put my hair in a slick back braid. I have on these earrings. I'm actually not sure where they're from. I need to remember because they're so cute. They're super light. I'm also wearing this outfit from Hermes that I got last winter with Aloni in New York, and I'm wearing my Go Team bag. This is one of my favorite Hermes bags because it's very different. I feel like not a lot of people have this bag, and I love the felt material. I also like the leather and just like all of the stitching, especially like the arrow stitching. And I love the pom-pom, which you can take off. And then this little horsey here I added myself. It's actually a gift. No, this one's not a gift. This one I added myself. The one that was a gift is on my other bag. I keep always confusing it. But I love it, and it's a 25, which is perfect. That's the vibe. Underneath, I have a Wrigley Studio tank in gray. And that's it. Like, super easy, casual, comfy. I decided to wear this because it's cold outside. It's 50 degrees. But also, not all my clothes fits me yet because I'm still not at my goal weight. For the shoes, I'm wearing these from John Rossi. I've had these probably for, I don't know, a million years. They're just black leather. I just realized I need to get a different pump. I was just trying to get dressed and I was like, I don't want to wear a boot, but I want to wear a pump, but like I just need something else. Like I just need something more updated. I feel like this is too like serious, you know? It goes to with everything because it's like a classic pump, but sometimes it's like too serious. I needed something like a little bit more my vibe, more funky. I have so many shoes, you guys, and still sometimes I'm like I'm like missing certain things in my wardrobe, which is natural, you know, for all of us. But anyway, I'm really tired. I'm trying to keep the vibes high, so let's go. Also, I'm kind of upset because I ordered a gift for my mom in the beginning of the week and it was delayed. It's coming from New York, so I'm going empty-handed, which I hate. In our culture, in Eastern European culture, you don't show up empty-handed anywhere, no one's house, not even like a birthday, nothing. Like you always bring something. So I know it's my mom. She's gonna forgive me and she doesn't care. She does not expect anything from me at all, but I still want to bring a gift for her, so.
Наоборот, они должны привыкать. Кто сказал, что
Nothing truly makes my heart sing more than cold weather. It's 37 degrees, okay, in Miami. I'm loving it. I literally dressed up Liam today in a warm hat, in like a puffer, in Ugg boots, because my son is like not used to this weather, you know? And I think when we went to Woodstock in New York, the weather was warmer. It was like high 40s, low 50s. So yeah, I feel very refreshed today. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I don't feel refreshed in terms of sleep, but I feel refreshed in terms of like mood because it's just been really stressful, like this whole move and stuff. You know, it's obviously a very good stress, but it's still stressful. One doesn't cancel out the other, you know? And, you know, just worrying about having everything done in order to bring the kids in. That was like my biggest worry, is that I'm like, I cannot live in a construction zone with two small children, especially Liam, who gets into everything. But I also don't want my kids to be breathing like construction fumes and things. And on top of that, my mom and dad, they don't have that much space for everybody, you know? So I also didn't want to like intrude on them for too long, even though they're so kind. They're like, you can intrude on us as long as you want. There's literally no stress. But still, you know, when you're like reliant on someone and you're intruding on someone else's space, you still feel a little bit stressed out, even if it's not, even if it's your family. But anyway, I feel refreshed in that term. I also feel refreshed that it's cold outside. I feel good that it's February 1st. You guys, I'm turning 35 this month, even though people on TikTok think I'm 40, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm turning 35 and I'm so grateful and thankful to where I am at in my life at the ripe age of 35. I feel like there's so many more things that I need to accomplish in my life, and I feel like, you know, this is just the beginning. I truly feel like this is a new chapter. It's a fresh start. So yeah, it's all positive. My eyes are watering because they're dry AF today. Anyway, I'm on the way to the coffee. So today's gonna be a really tight day. So I'm on the way to the coffee shop. The reason why also like my hair is looking extra good is because I ended up washing my hair this morning and blow drying it and curling it and doing all the things, because I'm on the way to the coffee shop. We're going to finalize the beverage flavors today because we're going to announce them midweek, and Friday we're going to go live. We're going to take out the coquito, which is the Koki matcha and the Koki coffee, because they are holiday seasonal drinks. Again, nothing that was reinvented, nothing that's new, but it's like a very popular flavor for coffee shops, matcha shops, beverage shops to carry during the holiday. And we are going to introduce either 2 or 3 new beverages. We're not sure. I just want to solidify like 2 really good ones, you know? And then I have a call at 2 o'clock. And after my call, I forgot to take my laptop, but it's okay. I can log on one of the girls. After my call, I need to jet over to pick up my son from preschool. He gets out at 3:15, and then I need to drop him off, and then we are going to a naming ceremony for a baby at 4 o'clock. The ceremony itself doesn't start till 4:30, but the invitation says 4, but I texted my friend and asking her. It's a really big deal it's called the Brit Milah. It's a really big deal in the Jewish culture, where if you have a baby that is born who's a boy, you have a baby naming and everyone comes, you have to literally invite everybody you know. And I think they have over 300 people. Granted, they're from New York. If they had this party in New York, they would have probably 1,000 people there. But they're having 300 people. It's like a really big deal. You do like a crazy celebration. You invite everybody you know. You go all out with like caterers and like alcohol and entertainment. Like it's a really, really big deal. So we're going to that, and it's also like a blessing for you to attend a baby naming. You know, you also like make a wish. It's like a whole thing. And then there's a Jewish tradition, or maybe it might just be like an Ashkenazi, which is like an Eastern European Jewish tradition, where if you want to have a baby, or you're looking to get pregnant, or you're having difficulty getting pregnant, it's very important for you to attend these kinds of things. And if you take a cookie from the party, usually there's like a cookie or something with the baby's name, or just like anything symbolic from the Brit Milah, you take the cookie and you put it into foil paper and you put it into your freezer. And it said, it's an old wives' tale, that, you know, it'll help you get pregnant. It's like a blessing, or like a good, I don't know how to explain it, but whatever, it makes sense. It's like one of those things, you know, the things that you believe in and you hope that it works. But yeah, so I did that. I'm doing that. And I also don't know what I'm wearing because it's fancy, and not all of my like fancy, like my gowns and dresses and stuff fit me yet, because I'm still 6 months postpartum. And not only that, is the last 2 weeks I have been stress eating, but I don't care. I don't get down on myself about that. You guys know I'm like very good with food. The food relationship is great. Some months are better than others, but I have been stress eating. And I said this on my last vlog, is like sometimes I eat, I don't even realize that I'm eating, or like snacking, just because I'm like so stressed out about like work stuff, and I'm stressed out about who's calling me, and I'm stressed out about the house and the move, that I didn't even realize that I was just like shoving my face and eating, you know. So, but it's okay. I enjoyed it. I'm living life. I'm happy. I'm healthy. That's all that matters. But starting this week, I'm going to get back into working out, because in the last 2 weeks I only worked out probably like, I don't know, twice. And it's really important for me, for my mental health, to work out, not so much my physical health. So yeah. Once we get out of the car, I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. But I have on my Eve's cashmere set, and I have on a jacket. It's a brown leather jacket, which I forgot where it's from. When I get out of the car, I'll show you. I'm wearing my Miu Miu sneakers. What's really interesting is that you guys saw I have a lot of shoes, but I don't have that many boots. I mean, I had some Chanel boots, but I put them into my storage / archive, because I don't know, they're not like, I'm not really vibing with them. They're very specific. They have like pearls on them, and they're patent, and they don't go with everything, or like they just don't go with my current vibe now. Maybe I'll bring them out of the storage so that I can see them, you know. Maybe I'll take something to New York with me. But I need like a good pair of neutral boots, you know. Yeah, I want all of us to try it together. Let's bring the box. Delicious. This is a Shopbop pistachio with tahini.
Everything will be branded.
Right?
No, you don't have to. Yes, your journey as a mixologist.
Shaving some halva.
Yes, you see it here first. Girls, what is your favorite new drink? This vlog will be out.
Halva honey is my favorite.
What about yours?
So good.
So be my matcha.
Which one?
The raspberry. Be my matcha with the raspberry
The
foam.
raspberry cold foam.
That's for Valentine's Day.
Very special.
Yum.
And then, the banana latte. Cafe Mana. So good.
The vlog will be out on Sunday, so the drinks will be out on Friday. So.
And fresh banana. Made in house.
Bom, bom, bom.
Love.
I'm on my way home now because I have a call at 2 o'clock, and it is 1:28. It says I'll get home out by 1:43. So I'm going to take my call. I have a call with my management team. And then I'm going to figure out what I want to wear to the event tonight. And I'm going to pick up Liam from school. So I'm going to try to like organize myself. This way I could be ready in time. We finalized the drinks, which I'm really happy about. We are doing a pistachio halva honey, and we're doing a banana drink, because these are like the most requested beverages. We kept asking our customers, but also we just see comments like, oh my god, you guys should do this, you guys should do that. So we're just really listening to what the customers want, what you guys want, what you guys are like looking for, and we're doing that. Also because we are in Dania Beach. We're not really like near a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of really delicious matcha and coffee shops in other areas like South Beach and Coconut Grove, Coral Gables, and they're doing a lot of like similar flavors, just like different flavor pairings, but similar flavors like banana drinks, whatever, honey beverages. And because we don't live like in that area, or our coffee shop is not in that area, people who live closer to here want some of those types of flavors that they're seeing that are going viral, or they're seeing like in these places. So we're trying to bring those flavors to our neighborhood. So that's kind of like the idea. So that's why we go based off of what the customer wants. And anybody who's starting a new business or a venture, always remember that your customers teach you your business. So that is that. Mom and Dad are ready. Pulled it together really fast. I'm wearing a suit from this brand called Kelly, and this is a La Academy top. This is the bag, and my heels from Balenciaga. Feel comfy and cozy. I just told Aloni that he owes us a words of wisdom. You owe us a lot of words of wisdom, actually. I'll start the topic because I know what the topic is.
What's the topic?
Everything comes full circle.
It's just, life is beautiful. I think the words of wisdom should revolve around the timing that we're currently in, which is now, like I mentioned, the time is going to be very much a time of flow.
And the time of Danielle's birthday month.
Yeah, it's a time of flow. These next like 3 months, things should flow smoothly and better for everybody, energetically. Whereas December and January were very chaotic, very intense energy.
January just flew by, huh?
Yeah. January was very chaotic for me. Very. Yeah, so it's very important that you choose your words wisely and never give up faith. Water your words like you water your garden, like he just said. Wherever you spend your time, watering your garden, so to speak, that's what will grow. And if you spend your time focusing on your issues and your difficulties and why am I being tested here and why am I being tested there and why is this happening like this and why is this happening like that, then you're just going to get more and more and more of that. You have to understand that there is a reason for everything, and we don't always understand that. Coming back to your full circle moment, like something could have happened 2 years ago and you'll only get the answer for it 2 years later. 3 years later, 8 months later, 2 months later, you just don't know, but the answer will come. But you have to understand that everything is for your greater good. That's it. So make sure you choose the right words and choose the right thoughts, no matter how hard it is. And I'm speaking to myself as well.
I like that. Every time something happens, like full circle, I always think of Eddie Murphy, and I think of the movie Coming to America at the end. You know, when he's at the cafe, where he's dressed as the old man, and the guy's like asks the waitress like, "Where is the spoon?" When he gives her the soup, and he goes, "Aha!" That's what I think about every time something happens. I'm like, "Aha!" Coming to America is one of my top favorite 3 movies. Actually, my top favorite 3 movies of all time. Coming to America, I've watched probably like 30 times. And Leon the Professional and Casino. Top 3.
Yeah, Casino's very good.
What about yours?
Yeah, I would say Casino, Gladiator, I love. Goodfellas. I mean, all the classics,
They don't make movies like that anymore. Aloni and I have been watching.
You know what I like a lot too is Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Yeah, my grandpa loves that movie.
I love that movie.
My grandpa loves that movie. That's like one of his favorite movies. I saw it with him in theaters. Imagine.
Yeah.
He loves that movie.
Reservoir Dogs is a good one too. Tarantino movie, I think. There's so many of them.
We're watching Landman.
Yeah, it's for me. It started off slow, but now it's very good.
In the beginning of episode 5, he's like, babe, I'm over the show. It's so boring. And at the end of episode 5, he's like, okay, now it got good.
Yeah, like, okay, now I'm
In it.
now I get it.
We are on season 2, episode 4. We're trying to get through episode 4. And yeah, we like it so far. Mobland is still top. Right?
Mobland for me is like, but I'm very partial to those types of movies, and
Yeah.
I just love mafia, gangster, you know.
But
that
Mobland
kind
was
of
just so good.
action
It
stuff.
was so good, you guys. So good. That's like, I think, the last 2. And what else did we watch that you watched? You stayed up all night. That was like before, though, in the apartment.
I used to love like Vikings and all that stuff.
Yeah, I watched all that stuff because you made me watch it. And
Like during COVID, when all you had to do was stay home and watch TV.
mhm,
I mean, I think Vikings has like, I don't even know how many seasons.
a lot. It took me like a really long time to get
It's
through
like
it.
15 seasons or 17 seasons or
Yeah.
something.
Here's the thing: Aloni falls asleep early, and I stay up late and I watch TV. And so I'm able to get through like shows and seasons. I'm also watching Tell Me Lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched All Is Fair. It's okay. It's with Kim Kardashian and like a few other lovely ladies. I always forget their names. But the fashion was really good. I liked the fashion. I watched it for the fashion. They had a lot of archival looks, like a lot of like Jean Paul Gaultier looks and stuff.
No,
Yeah. You know, I love me a JPG archive.
Another
Anywho.
thing I want to add that's in my head right now about wisdom, or words of wisdom, like you like to say, is that when I think I've said it before, but I want to reiterate this point, is judging situations and judging people. I think people should really, really stop doing that.
It's hard for people. Paul.
It's impossible for people, but
It's
that's
hard for us too.
but that's why we're here. That's part of our, our job
Sometimes-
is to fix ourselves and fix the world together. So it's very difficult. Whatever is the most difficult thing for a human being to do is something that they really, really need to lean into,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like you have to look up whatever your north and south nodes are, and that'll tell you what your tikkun is and what you need to lean into more.
I need to look up what mine is.
Like mine, I think my north node is in Cancer, so I have to lean into more of my sensitive side and the caring side and family and all that stuff. And
I think mine was exactly opposite of yours. Remember, we looked.
and my south node was it Capricorn?
I don't
I
remember.
think Capricorn, so it's like very driven, very like work, and like, so that's, yeah.
I think mine was opposite. That I had to like lean into my power.
So anytime something happens to me and I get upset at someone, I replace that person's name with God.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't say those things to God, you know? Like, oh, fuck that guy, he's a piece of shit, you know? Really? God works through him. He sent him to you for a reason, you know? You might not like the reason, you might not like the lesson or the timing of it, but eventually you'll understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Action. Or no, cut.
Do you want to charge your thing? It looks like it's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm not taking it with me anyway, but I'll try to vlog a little bit.
There was one other thing that I wanted to mention that revolves around the current timing right now during the year. Right now was Tu B'Shvat, which was the holiday for all the trees and plants, and it speaks to one of the many things it speaks to is also like the forbidden fruit, right? Or I think the etrog is the only fruit where the actual fruit tastes like the bark of a tree. Hence it's not really supposed to be eaten. Right? It's called the forbidden fruit, which also correlates to eating something before it's time, right? There's some fruit that, if you eat it early, it could kill you. But if you wait until it's ripe, it's good and it tastes good and it's good for you. It's the same thing with getting something before you're supposed to and avoiding that bread of shame. You get something before you're supposed to. If you rush something or you force something to happen before it's time, it's always going to end bad. Right? So you don't want to force things. They should come when they're supposed to come. That's what I want to say.
We're on our way home. We had such a lovely time. I have to tell you guys, so today we have like a community chat, and our security guard of the community was collecting frozen iguanas because I guess we're like falling off the trees because they froze because it's been so cold in Miami, and they were like on the floor and stuff, and he was collecting the iguanas. I'm not laughing that they were frozen over, but our nanny told us today that she felt really bad for the iguanas, and she said, you know, they come back to life, and I didn't believe her. And I just thought of it because I saw another post on Instagram of people showing like all the iguanas that they were picking up in their communities, and I googled it, and it's true. They come back to life.
So
I didn't know that.
They hibernate.
They have an adaptation. They like adapt to it, so they become really lethargic. Their heart and lungs still work, but they just like freeze. It says, yes, iguanas commonly come back to life after appearing frozen during a cold weather in Florida. They enter a state of torpor, causing them to become stunned, lose their grip, and fall off the trees, appearing dead and paralyzed. You'll learn something new every day.
So what do? They put all the iguanas somewhere and then they just come back to life one day?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. But this is really crazy.
Interesting.
Right?
And if you say you don't believe in God, then is something like that could happen?
So you know Noah took iguanas on his ark? Crazy. Anyways, I thought I'd share that little funny fact. Oh, it's freezing. Have a blessed night, everybody. We love you so much. I'm tired. Good morning, you guys. I am so stressed out. It's 8:29. My hair appointment is at 8:30. And I left the house over an hour ago, and I decided to listen to my navigation today. I don't know why I decided to listen to my navigation. I don't know why I decided to take the highway. I hate taking the highway. I should have just taken the roads, but I was like, you know what? It says it's gonna get me there faster, so I listened. Instead, I'm in literal bumper to bumper traffic. We are not moving. I'm so stressed. I feel so bad. I hate being late. Anyway, I decided before Fashion Week to color my hair. Not to color it, just to do highlights. What I ask for when I go is lived in California, sun-kissed highlights. I don't know why I had to think about that for a second. I wasn't gonna do it because I did the L'Oreal Color Sonic like a few weeks back, like before we moved, which is a L'Oreal brush. You put like your hair color in, and it's amazing actually, because if you have highlights like myself, but you also have gray hairs, which I do, and I developed a lot of gray hairs like during my pregnancy with Estelle, and I noticed that when I would like put my hair to the side, I would see a lot of grays. So the L'Oreal Color Sonic was amazing. I'll link it for you guys below if you're interested in, or if you didn't see my vlog, I want to say like 4 weeks ago, I used it. It's awesome. It held me over. And it doesn't disturb my highlights, which is great because it's a brush, and you essentially put like the hair color inside the brush, and it has bristles and they move, and you just kind of like stop where you want it. So it was like perfect. It was easy for me to like just stop and not disturb my highlights. But now I feel like my hair is so brown that I want to add highlights in. So I'm going to go in and do that. But I hate being late. I'm also very tired today, so if I sound irritated, I am. But the reason I'm tired is because Liam slept in his big boy bed last night. So essentially when we moved to the house, the first night he was supposed to sleep in his own bed, but he didn't, because I ordered like a guardrail for the bed, like a bed rail. I don't know why I said guardrail, a bed rail. and the bed rail that I ordered was too short because his mattress is really tall. So I ordered 2 other ones from Amazon, and last night we put both together, and then one of them worked, thank God. And I wasn't gonna order the second one that actually worked, but I was like, you know what, it's fine. So the second one worked, and we put it up, and I put all of his stuffed animals on the side of the bed rail, and I gave him a little night light. I laid with him, I put him to bed, and I said, listen, I'm like, if you wake up, or you know, you're by yourself, don't worry, everyone's home. I left the door open for him. I said, you can just like walk on over. But around, I put him to bed at like 8. Around, I want to say like 11:45, he started crying. I heard him from my room. So I went to go check on him, and he got scared. He said, oh, you know, and I laid with him in his bed. He was tossing, he was turning, and then I realized, I'm like, do you need to go pee? He goes, yeah. So I took him to pee, and then he passed out until like 5:45. Yeah, like around 5:45. And I don't know why I felt him waking up. I literally woke up at 5:40, and I looked into the camera, and I see him tossing, turning, and like stretching, and I like already know him. It's probably because he has to pee. So I went into his room, and I was like, do you need to pee? Like, you want to go to the bathroom? And he's like, he opens his eyes, like, yeah. So I took him to the bathroom, he peed. He asked me for some water, he drank water, and then he asked me to lay with him. And then I laid with him, and I fell asleep, but I kept waking up between the first time he woke up around like 11:45, 12, and 5. I woke up twice to check the cameras because I was just like nervous, you know, because like I know that, like, I don't know why I was nervous. He can just wake up and cry or call out for us or walk on over, you know, but I'm just tired because I kept checking up on him. So yeah, but I'm very proud of him. I woke up this morning with him because I fell asleep after I took him to the bathroom, and he asked me to like lay with him until he fell asleep, and he likes me to like hug him and stuff and like hold his hand. And Aloni came looking for me in the morning at like 7:20, but Liam was already like waking up, and he laid with us, and we were telling him how proud we were of him, and he's such a big boy, and he was like, Papa, I slept with my friends, and his friends are his like stuffed animals, you know. It was really cute. And then I told him that after he eats breakfast, that I will reward him with a worm. And in Russian we say червячок, and a worm is basically the Smart Sweets. I just give him one like gummy worm. So he ate his breakfast. He had a yogurt from Painterland Sisters, I think that's what it's called, and he had 3 quail eggs. Liam does not like any eggs. He only eats quail eggs. Okay, doesn't like eggs. He's like me. I'm not like I eat eggs, but I'm like not obsessed with eggs, you know. Sometimes they have like too much of like a eggy smell, so I like won't eat it. And he had some avocado, and I gave him a little gummy worm. Aloni's taking him to school, and I left for my appointment, which I hope I get to at some point because we're moving at a glacial pace. Every time I think of the word glacial, I think of Devil Wears Prada. You guys, here's the before. See, just needs to like freshen up a little. Need to add some like more throughout. I feel like it looks much lighter here because of the way the sun's hitting me, but yeah, I know it's gonna also be like such a long time in the chair. I hate sitting in the chair. Like, one of the reasons why I don't really like massages, or I don't like getting my nails done, like I need to get my nails done, right? But I don't like love it because it's like I feel like it takes too much of my time. So when I ever do get my nails done, I get a double service. I get nail and pedicure at the same time, and like same with hair. But I brought my laptop with me. It's just like the process of sitting there. Even a massage, like I went to the chiropractor yesterday, and like to get a back massage for an hour and to get adjusted. And even then, like that hour is just like I can't lay there. I'm like too much with my thoughts. I'm like, I feel like I have so much going on. I have so much to do, but I have to do it because my like neck and my back are killing me, you know. So it's like, but I'm not like one of those people that enjoys going to the spa and is like, well, let's have a spa day, you know. It's very rare that I'm like down for a spa day. Okay, guys, 4.5 hours later, here we are. I really like how she did the color. I asked her to do the money pieces this time a little bit lighter because last time when I went from being a brunette back to like this OG hairstyle, I didn't go as light in the front, and I kind of regretted it later because, you know, with time it not washes out, but like it needs like a tone. So I asked her to go a little bit lighter this time with the money pieces, just because I want to feel a little bit more light in the face, and I feel like it kind of frames the face really nice. But I also asked, she did a few like underneath so that when I wear a ponytail, it all looks like nice and seamless. So I think it looks really good. It looks nice and fresh. I also cut my ends just a little bit. I remember I got a cut like 5 weeks ago, but I'm trying to commit to getting a little trim every 4 to 6 weeks, just because I feel like my hair gets really damaged and it breaks a lot, and especially because I use curling tools and like the blow dryer, I feel like my ends get really dry and then they start to break, and then they break all along and just like move to the top. So I'm just really trying to cut off the damage as much as possible, and I feel like that's like one key to healthy hair. If you can give your hair, if you don't have like complicated hair where my hair is like wavy and stuff like that, if I had just like straight hair, I feel like I could cut my hair myself, just like hold it and give myself a little trim, you know, but whatever. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to see if I can make it to the Container Store because I went yesterday and I got a couple of dividers and organizers for the utensils, and I realized I need like 4 more boxes, so I want to go do that, and then I'm going to pick up Liam from school. So let's go. Hopefully I can make it. I ended up picking up Liam from school. I went to the Container Store before, bought what I needed. I'm going to show you guys actually how I organize it here. These are the organizers that I got. If I find them online at the Container Store, I'll link it for you guys below. But this is how I organized everything. And then I also, those pads that I bought, the liners, I put them here so that nothing slips. I did the same thing for the bottom. And I did like a similar situation here, trying to like sort this out because that's what we use on a daily basis. And I did the same thing. No, this is like vitamins. This is Aloni's like grilling station. So yeah, oh here, this drawer. So yeah. I already started on dinner. I made white rice. I made a broccoli with teriyaki and like some sesame, which I'm going to top with after. And I made a sauteed vegetable, which is basically just tomato, eggplant, and like a few other herbs. Here's the rice, the broccoli, and the sauteed vegetables. You guys can see I'm still missing cabinets. Anyway, I'm making cedar plank salmon, which is something Aloni and I used to make all the time in California because he had a grill. And I'm soaking the cedar planks. I'll show you right now. They're supposed to be soaked for at least an hour or 2 hours. So I have them here. I have 3 because I have this much salmon here. The salmon is on the grill. Can you show us? Yummy. Okay.
Do you like?
You guys believe I got my shirt dirty? It looks delicious and divine. This is the final plate. Delicious. Aloni and I are showing Liam our wedding.
And to remember to show you how deeply they care for you, no matter the challenges that may come our way. It's time for your first dance. Venime más lo que hago dance.
Hi, Wes. No worries.
Danielle, right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'll be right there.
You press play?
Yeah.
I have a special delivery. I have 2 deliveries coming, so I'm all bit up. I don't know which one is this. I think this is Venus de Flor. Or it could be Velvet Caviar. I don't know. There's 2.
There you go. Here we go. Cupid made it. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Roses are red. Cupid came through. A match made in heaven. Velvet Caviar and you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Here we are.
Oh my
This
God,
is
that's
too
Our
good.
beautiful roses and a delicious cake for you for Valentine's Day.
Thank you so
A
much.
special gift right from Cupid. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. This
you.
is so cute.
It was a pleasure.
I gotta take a picture of you, okay?
Please. Beautiful burgundy
this is
case.
So cute.
Absolutely.
I love
Wow,
it.
look at
Thank
that.
you.
Cupid pulled out the extra gifts.
What an interesting day I've had. Okay, if you guys saw before, I had a fun delivery from Venus de Flor, and I had a really fun delivery from Velvet Caviar for Valentine's Day. I was not expecting that. I'm currently getting ready to go to an event with Shopbop. If you guys are not new in the vlogs, you guys know I frequently do lots of fun activations and things with Shopbop. By the way, I'm using the Versed Skin Solution Multi-Serum Skin Tint. SPF 40, the color is 60. I'll link it for you guys below if you're interested, but my sister-in-law put me on to it. I really like it. I'm also getting ready very fast, and I'm going to be talking very fast and doing everything very fast because I'm running late because I had such an interesting day. Anyway, to start off my day, I went to acupuncture. Well, I dropped off Liam to school, or preschool. I have to start saying preschool because people are like, why does he go to school? He's so little. I dropped him off to, by the way, I'm not going to name every single thing I'm using. I'm just going to put it in the description box below and you guys can find it there. But I dropped him off to preschool, and before that we had a very hectic morning because Liam still, we're transitioning to the big bed as I mentioned already, and it's been rough. It's been rough because he's like moody now in the morning. He's like not into it, you know? So I dropped him off and he was falling asleep in the back seat because, well, he did fall asleep for like 5 minutes because he's been like waking up more frequently throughout the night because we have this transition where we have to like walk him back, where he's calling for us. So it's just been a little bit of adjustment for all of us, but it's okay. It's just going to probably take like a week or two. I went to, actually, no, after that, I went to the supermarket because I needed to grab a couple of things because I know that tomorrow I'm going to have a really busy day too. And I wanted to have stuff for dinner. I'm not cooking dinner today because we have a full fridge of like stuff. We have chicken soup, we have this, that. So everyone's finding for themselves tonight. Just kidding. But yeah, we have a full, oh, something bit me here. We have a full fridge. So everyone's set for dinner tonight. And I just grabbed a couple of things for dinner tomorrow. And then I went to my acupuncture at 10 o'clock because my neck, my shoulder is still in like so much pain, and my lower back, and I'm doing all the physical therapy that I can to help me because it's just been like a really long road. And on top of that, I'm clenching again, which I always clench, but I think when I'm like the most stressed out or overwhelmed, I clench during that time. So I've had a lot of pressure here in my jaw. So she worked on my back, then she worked on my jaw. And if you guys have never tried acupuncture and you have issues with your like lower back, or you have issues, you know, with anything, whether it's anxiety, fertility issues, you have high blood pressure, I mean, literally anything, acupuncture is really great for that because it's Chinese medicine and it focuses on your nervous system, your different trigger points, and it's just really helpful all around, especially if you have anxiety or sleep issues. It's really, really great. So I suggest everyone to try acupuncture. It's just good also for relaxation, and it doesn't work. It's magic right away. You have to do a couple of sessions, but like it's amazing. Sometimes when I have really bad migraines, I go see my girl. She puts a few needles in me, and literally like 45 minutes later, my migraine is like 9 times out of 10 mostly gone. So I love that little aspect, or big aspect. Anyway, then after that, what did I do after that? Well, I came back to the house. We had a full house of construction workers. It's just been like non-stop, you guys, okay? Because we have some million things that have to be done. And then I spent time, sorry, I know this is like so fast. I'm just trying to catch you up because I did not record today because it was hectic. You know, and there's like still issues and things that, this is the makeup by Mario, by the way. There's still issues and things that are, you know, wrong, and we have to like fix them. Like one of the door panels today from the bar came like a different color. It's just like 2 shades lighter. You know, but it's just, it is what it is. It happens. And then I spent some time finishing up some ordering that I needed to do, like some pillows and a rug for Liam's room, a pillow for Liam's room, a light fixture for Estelle, like just a couple things. I still have a long list of things I need to order, but I'm like trying to get through the current list that keeps on growing. So I did that. Then I went to our storage unit and had to grab a couple of things for New York because I'm starting to do packing tomorrow. We're leaving for Fashion Week, and I need warm clothes because I did not have any of my warm jackets here. And I picked up Liam from school, and then Liam decided to have a temper tantrum, throw stuff on the floor. He broke one of my containers. You know, the huge, holding on by a thread here. And that's about it. That is about it. But then, and then I put together a rolling rack that I needed to put together. Then I also dealt with a couple things from Papa because we have the new beverage launching tomorrow. So I worked on that. Yeah. And now I'm trying to get ready really fast because I will probably be sitting in traffic. I'm also thinking whether or not I should take an Uber or if I should drive. I just feel like I should drive. I mean, feel like I should take an Uber so that I can get some work done in the car, but then if I get work done in the car, I might get nauseous. The things I think about, you know? Anyway, we'll see. I actually really like this Rare Beauty. It's called the Warmed Up Soft Matte Powder. It reminds me of the Hula or whatever it was called, remember? I really like it. Very pigmented. You just like need a little bit and you're really good to go. Also, you guys, I started wearing black mascara because ever since I've been using the New Lash, my eyelashes have been so bold and growing in so thick that I feel as though when I put on the brown, mascara doesn't work. This is the serum that I'm talking about. I feel like that sometimes when I put on the brown, it's really nice for the daytime, but for the nighttime, I feel like you can't see my eyelashes because they're already just so bold and, I don't know, long on their own, you know? I don't know how to explain what I'm saying. But whatever. It makes sense in my head. I think I'm just going to dust something. I don't even know what I wanted to dust. I'm thinking myself. I'm trying to also like remember where everything is in my beauty cabinet. I'm probably gonna have to reorganize things because I'll show you guys. It's like all right here. So I have like all my daily stuff here. I didn't like organize it yet. I just kind of put like things where I think they should be, but granted now that I'm like in the motions of it, I feel like stuff needs to go in other places. There are just so many kinks that we're constantly working out because, you know, you put things one way and then you're like, oh, when you're like in the motions, like yesterday I was cooking dinner and I realized like half the way that I set certain things up in the kitchen like doesn't work for me. So I started like reorganizing where I put what. Aloni's so funny. He's just like not understanding the method to my madness. I said, let me just be, you know. This is such a good eye palette, by the way. This is from Makeup by Mario. I just love these colors because this is just like what looks good for me. This is the Ethereal Eyes in the color Nature, or the palette combo called Nature. Oh, I should actually charge my phone. That would be a great idea. Oh. Okay, let's do some under. Whoa. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna have a very smoky under eye. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't really have too much time to dilly-dally here. I'm going to do this new mascara. It is from YSL. It's in the color black. It's called the Lash Latex. Let me turn my mirror over. It's so funny. I never thought that I would be like, go back to using a black mascara. This one I really like because it doesn't go on too clumpy. I also like this other one from CoverGirl, which I'll share with you at like some other point. But when I use black mascara, I don't like to go clumpy because I traditionally don't wear black mascara. Yeah. It's pretty, right? I need to remember next time I go to my nail girl to get my nails waxed. I get my nose waxed just like like not all the way inside, just like here, because after I got a rhinoplasty, because I had a bump, this got lifted a little bit, so you can like see some of the hairs there. Okay, that looks pretty. I'm not going to put anything on my bottom lashes because it's not necessary. Okay. And now we're going to do the eyebrows with Anastasia. My mom's calling me. Okay, eyebrows look good. I think I'm going to lock them in with the L'Oreal 24-Hour Brow Lamination, the best eyebrow gel, and I've tried a lot, and I think this one is the best. I think it just holds. I also don't have like coarse eyebrows, so my eyebrows have enough, but my hair is fine. But I just think that it's like so good. For my lips, let's see, what do I want to do on my lips? Shoot, I should have done, I don't have time. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I wanted to do my lip stain. I'm going to do the Summer Fridays lip liner in, it's called the Soft Line Lip in Cinnamon. Okay. They're very pigmented and very creamy. Gorgeous. Okay, and then, you know what, I want to bring back my L'Oreal Hyaluronic, but I want to put a little bit of a base on the bottom. I think we'll do this Kosas in Vegas. It's a little peachy. You guys can see. It's like slightly peachy. And then over that, we're going to put this is my favorite lip gloss, I think, of like 2025 going into 2026. In Plump Ambition Hyaluronic Oil from L'Oreal. It's the color Worth It 601. It's just like gorgeous. Okay. I just got dressed. I'm going to show you in the mirror, but I have on a jacket from A Goldie. This is all from Shopbop, by the way. I'll link it for you guys below. And I have on a tank from Monse. I really like this like buckle situation going on here. And I don't know why it's twisted. Hold on, I have to fix that. I just realized that is wrong. There we go. Okay. Good thing I caught that. Anyway, we have this buckle detail. And then I have on, I said A Goldie, Cecile. Cecile is a skirt, Cecile Benson. I don't know how you say the correct name. And then I have on these OG shoes from Celine Phoebe Philo era. I actually have them also in this like cream color. I'll never get rid of these. I think they're such an iconic moment in fashion. I remember when these first came out, everybody was wearing them. And they're such a soft calf leather. They're just like incredible. I love them. I don't remember which one. I bought one at Bergdorf, one at Barney's. I don't remember which color it was. I should ask my friend Bianca because she was working at Barney's at the time. So she is the one who sold them to me. So she was working for a stylist. So she probably remembers. But this is the look. I'm going to go brush my hair quickly. I'm going to also show you this. Let me just show you now. Here it is. It's giving like punk rock diva, you know? That was the vibe that I was going for. Punk rock diva. Arrived at the destination. I left the event and it was actually so nice. I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed catching up with some of my work friends. I enjoyed catching up with some of my mom friends. Two of the girls that were there, our kids go to the same school together and they happen to be in the same class and they happen to be besties. They're three musketeers. But it was nice. We got to spend some time together. And I just wish it wasn't so far from where I live because it was at Mr. C in Coconut Grove. Which Coconut Grove is such an awesome area, but it's just very far from where I live. But they went to dinner and I initially wanted to go to dinner with them, but I just realized like by the time we get to dinner, then by the time we eat, by the time we get home, it's gonna be really late. And I have a workout tomorrow morning, but not only that, I start my morning a lot earlier before my workout, but I'm just also very tired and just burnt out from like the moving that I just don't want to be up late if I don't have to. So I'm just gonna go home and have a snack, but yeah, it was really nice hanging out. I'm very much looking forward to my workout tomorrow. Aloni's actually going to join me for the burnout body. I am going to get back on being very consistent and strict with my workouts for many reasons. One of the reasons why it's not like for like the weight loss factor or like the health factor. It's for helping me with my stress management and helping me with my sleep. And I noticed that when I don't work out a lot, I'm like, my energy is not being exerted in the right areas and it's like causing me stress and I need more endorphins in my body. So I need to be working out. I've only been working out like twice a week and I really need to be working out 4 times a week. So when we get back from Fashion Week, wow, I said week so many times. Once a week, twice a week, Fashion Week. Okay. Annoying. Anyway, once I get back from New York Fashion Week, I will start working out 4 times a week. Okay, I promise. We're done. Anyway, that's that. Tomorrow I'm going to my workout, then I'm coming home because apparently we got some news as I was driving pulling up to the event that our dining table is finally going to be delivered. We had a dining table that was custom made. It was fabricated for us from travertine, so we shall see. It's going to be delivered literally as we are pulling into the driveway from our workout. And then I have a facial at 2 o'clock. I haven't had a facial in like 2.5 months because it was the holiday and my esthetician was out of town. When she came back, she was so booked, and like the only times that I could go, she wasn't available. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hold off after my move, and I'm just gonna do it right before Fashion Week because I really need her to do some extractions for me and clean up my like chin and like all the areas where I had like that hormonal crazy like breakout. I have so much like blackheads and things, which I pick up my face sometimes. I try not to. That's why truthfully I have a magnifying glass that's sitting on my vanity currently that I'm using because I don't have any other mirror because my mirror hasn't been installed yet. But the battery broke and I never got a new battery because I don't want the light to work, because if the light works then I'm going to use the magnified side and I'm going to pick my face. So it's kind of like I just use it when I need to plug my eyebrows and I kind of that I could see, but in order for me to like pop my pimples or like really get into my blackheads, I need the light to work, and I just refuse to get a new light, and this has been like that already for like 1.5 years. So I mean a new battery. But I am excited to get a facial tomorrow, and then I'm just gonna cook dinner at home. I'm gonna be with the kids. We're gonna do Shabbat dinner at the house and just hang out and be with the kids on Saturday because we still have a lot of things to do at the house. So we're just gonna chill and like take it easy. We're gonna go to the coffee shop, I think, on Sunday. Maybe we'll go on Saturday. We'll either go on Saturday or Sunday, one of the days, but probably on Saturday. Probably on Sunday. And that's kind of it. Maybe we'll do something on Saturday, just depending on how we're feeling and like whatever. I just have so much to do. I have so much packing to. I need to try on my outfits. I still don't fit into like all my stuff postpartum, which is fine, but I need to like put outfits together. I built a rolling rack today because the rolling racks that I had in the apartment, I put into the storage unit because we had to hang like some stuff there. But I built a rolling rack and I really need to try on some clothes and hang it and style some fits and decide what I want to take. Plus, the reason why I built it is because A, I don't have a rolling rack, and B, I don't have a styling rod because my styling rod still didn't come from my closet. It's coming with my glass doors where my shoe area is, where you guys saw me get dressed earlier. So there's like a million things that need to be done in the house. So many people on TikTok are like, show us the house, show us the house, show us the house. I'm like, I will show you the house when like it's done, and it's not gonna be like done in terms of like styling, but at least when I have like all my cabinets and like things, I'm not gonna show you like bare. I want to like, it has to look good. Anywho, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.